Back for another round. It's funny how I have to sit around here for hours going, I don't want to fucking do this. I just don't want to do this. God, am I ain't gonna break through to anybody? Is anybody gonna see their own stupidity? It's a hard job, but I guess the chosen one's gotta do it. But anyways, little me, thank you for showing everybody your brilliance, and I will share your video just so you can maybe finally see the light with your own darkness, bud. You get smacked in the face with it. But we'll do a review, bud. We'll do a review. I needed to tag you because I was gonna talk some shit, but so I did it on the computer. You know what I mean? I know if I did things the way you guys wanted, maybe you'd like me better, but it's what I'm working with, Pumpkin. Like I am concerned that everybody's protecting the pedos, but like, do you not get it? Like you've admitted it to me. You think that these people are hurting children, yet you want to remain silent. Your words, dumbass, there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it because I'm a weakling. I'm a little chicken shit. There's nothing I can do to my master Bill. I am to protect Bill and stay in silence. Hey, you know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, you want to say that about me? Bring it on. Because it's already been brought in, and the only way it's gonna you're brought it on yourself. You know what I mean? What's up, skits? Anyways, we've all determined, and if you guys want, I'll do a little diagram for you guys. Okay, I'll try and simplify it for you guys later. Your brain picks up and help you out of it. You know what I mean? Concentrate on you, Cole. Well, yeah, I think we need to get our brains in line with the fact that, well, as grown adults, if we think children, let alone other humans, are in trouble, and well, we think we know who's doing it, but the FBI ain't doing nothing about it because these are the richest people on the earth. And while they're so powerful, and there's nothing we can do against Bill Gates. Let Bill Gates be, Carl. Let him do whatever he wants. We're the ones with the good brain. You got a bad brain. No, 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 boys and girls. No, it should be common sense for you to be able to stand up and, well, not stop until you know who was on Epstein's island. You know what I mean? Like, we can't tell it's like a trend. Like, he might have been another Epstein, and who knows? If you fucking idiots found out what your power is, and well, you made Bill Gates feel powerless like he fucking is, he'd spill his guts because they're weak. They just, you take the power that you gave them away from them. They ain't nothing. They'll tattle on each other. But then again, by that time, they'll know God's real and that, well, anybody who was participating in those sorts of fiascos, it's probably a price to pay. And well, the best way to get repentance is, well, let the people know who you are. Let them know you don't want to be that person anymore. You know what I mean? Pay for your crimes. That way you can be by yourself anyways, because that's the best way to find Jesus, little me. Just call upon the Father, bud. Say, hey, can you send me some of your son into my heart? I want some of that truth. What is the truth? Oh, no, look at my little puppy. Oh, angry little man, eh? Hey, little Penny. Oh, why'd you retract your message, little Penny? Don't retract anything. Stand by her. Don't be weak. Show me who you are. Tell me what you really think about me, Penny. Because I really want to know. Because I'll just take your hate and shove the truth down your throat. Because the truth is, little Penny, you're a pedo protector. Carl, what's wrong with you? Bashing another man, wanting to fix another man. When he thinks my whole life's in shambles. You guys really got to listen to this. No, but I face my fucking problems. And my problem is there's a whole bunch of pedo protectors all around the world and don't want to know the fucking truth. But in order to have God, you gotta want the truth. Like it's pretty simple. We just don't want to know the truth. Because the truth might scare us. That we have a bunch of pedos leading the way. Don't be scared. If we actually had real leadership who didn't want to rule us, but wanted to show us that we can lead ourselves. You know what I mean, little me? It's a great awakening. Nobody can save you, sweetheart. This is all on you. And I've been telling you, you're you're taking a situation and you're making it way harder than it needs to be. Just dim down the ignorance just a tad bit. You know what I mean? Watch what you're saying, but what are you saying, bud? I've shown you that me and my kids don't get along. Yeah. What do you want me to do? I can lie. I can come on the internet and say a whole bunch of fucking shit is good when it's not. I've tried and shared my problems. Hey, little me, what would you do if this was happening to you all the time? What if your kid was stealing your shit all the time? What would you do if your kid would clean up his fucking bed? Like, you don't even know, dude. I tried to explain, but you don't want to hear it. Funny as shit. You keep looking dumber and dumber because, well, you are ignorant, buddy. Told you, I came for the truth. I'm not gonna run around here I can tell you whatever I want. But that'd make me a fibber. And fibbers don't go to heaven. You know what I mean, little me? I gotta be me and I gotta tell the truth. But I also can't sit in ignorance like you and think I know all the truth. You know what I know? No, you don't know. But anyways, if I participate in the human world, me and my wife get along. It's just the spiritual realm where, she wants to protect pedos. I really don't. You know what I mean? A lot of other bad shit's happened, little me, that hey, how would you, this is what I mean. I keep trying to ask you guys. Let me talk. What would you do in this situation if I'm telling you the truth? You don't want to hear it because you want to hate me. You want to hate me. Hey, Tyler, who do you really think needs the help, bud? You're a pedo protector, bud. You love to hate, and you don't love the fact that I'll take your hate and I'll love you back. Not only will I love you back, Tyler, you're going to show the world how some of the human race operates. And it's not operating very well. They have to admit that, well, the little family's got a whole lot of darkness in their brains. They don't really know what's going on in the world, but they love to hate. Love to hate. I showed you guys I'm batshit crazy. What do you want to talk about? Yes, I called Uncle Will. I've called Little Me. I've called anybody who knows out there or thinks that Bill Gates had anything to do with Epstein Island and that, well, it's his money, um, making sure that nobody finds out. Must be a whole bunch of rich men because, well, it makes your fucking FBI and CIA and whatever else totally incompetent. They have videos, they have fucking everything. But no, they you rather use that to gain power, rather than let its people know what the fuck's going on. That's your intelligence agencies, and that's the same as your intelligence. It's all fucking hate, little me. It's all hate, brother. No need to hate, because that won't get you the right gate. That might get you the Bill Gate. You know what I mean? And like I said, I might be wrong about Bill. Might be. Listen, I love Bill Gates just as much as I love you, little. He needs help too. He's bought onto a bigger lie than you have. It doesn't end well if you want to fucking dwell with fucking Satan, thinking you're a god and you're going to dominate. So George Soros tells you he's a god. Problem is, George is telling the truth. He is a god. He's just a bad one. He doesn't actually know his own light. The light is even in George. Can you imagine finding out at the ripe old age of George and it's the end times and you find out you've been fucking lied to and manipulated the same way you've been trying to manipulate fucking mankind? Can you believe that? I think old Georgie's gonna have some problems coming up, Tyler, but George might be the one that needs help with you, Tyler, because your brain is gonna sizzle. I warned you. I'm like, dude, come on. What do I say that you don't like? Hey, what makes you not a pedal protector, little me? Huh? Are you protecting Bill Gates? Because if you're staying silent, well, you're just part of the problem, buddy. And well, there's got to be a reason why you want to be part of the problem. Is because you're weak and pathetic, or is it because you really like what Billy stands for, huh? Or it's like just evil. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm wrong. Is there not some evil entity out there ruling everybody's fucking brains, eh? Hey, bud, I'm sorry. I don't like to fucking make fun of people, but you think America's so fucking great. North America, well, we're just as much to blame, but we're the new Nazis, bud. Just goose step into what we're fucking told. Or little me, you tell me I need help. Are you not smart enough when I say this a million fucking times? Biden had paperwork that he wasn't supposed to have, and they couldn't give him trouble for it because he's not right in the head. He continues to run your country. And now it's being talked about. Like, listen, I know it's hard to imagine. Like they're saying there was doctors there and stuff visiting, so these people all knew, but they just kept the charade. Like Karine Jean Pierre. She's an enemy to humanity, and nobody fucking gets it. You you just don't fucking she can get up there and lie and tell the American people he's the most competent president of all time, knowing that he's been deemed incompetent about paperwork. Little me, would you keep somebody hired that took paperwork from you that they weren't supposed to have, but you couldn't punish them because they weren't mentally there? Is that guy going to keep working for you? You got to ask yourself that because the answer is yes, you did that. Nobody cares. It should be it should have been all over the mainstream news. When he wasn't responsible for that fucking paperwork, it should have been fucking everywhere. President of the United States deemed incompetent. What are we gonna do? In comes Kamala. You know what I mean? Not that things wouldn't went any better, but it, at least it would have been another show person to a face that, well, wasn't deemed incompetent. But then again, well, we gotta get on this video, eh? Get help, Cupcake. This is just a video of me calling some people pedal protectors to Ashley. You want to call me and little brother pedal protectors because he says I want to call him and little feller pedo protectors. Yes, I do. I have proof that you would rather protect pedos because you don't have the power to do anything. It's not really your fault in your brain. And you want me to think that you think of others. Dude, you got fucking brain problems. I don't know what to tell you. Show the proof, Carl. Listen, go check out Whitney Webb. And if you can prove Whitney Webb a fraud, I think we should get her in jail. And I'll come out on the fucking internet and I'll say, I apologize. I'm so sorry. But I would think that Bill Gates would have sued Whitney Webb or had her charged or something by now if, she's got a lot of information on the whole Epstein thing. Like, I can string a whole thing together for you, bud. But you told me your own words. You think that. You know he's part of the problem, and yet you want your FBI to keep serving you. You're a fucking idiot, bud. They don't serve you. They don't have your best interests at heart. It's best for all the people to come and realize that and say, hey, Mr. FBI people, are there any good ones? You might want to come out of the closet and start pointing at the bad ones. You're not really a rat. You're doing humanity a service because if you keep your mouth fucking shut, you're going to go down with them because it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that, well, if Jelaine and fucking dipshit went to jail, where are the clients? Well, like I said, we know about a few, right? We know Andy King Dork knows over there, his brother. He had to pay some money, keep it, you know what I mean? But don't worry, mommy being a queen and everything just took a couple titles away from him. You know what I mean? But what would happen to one of the peasant boys who did that? No titles to take, so you're gonna go to, but then again, they're trying to eliminate jail time and stuff like that. That's pretty easy to see in California, isn't it? That's the information that I get from California is that, well, you guys just keep letting criminals out of jail. I mean, this ain't me saying it, bud. This is your police officers. You know what I mean? Did you vote, Carl? I don't want to vote, but I want to find out what's true. I'd like to listen, buddy. Let's listen to a little bit more of you, okay? Come on. You support Bill Gates, and you guys are not making videos about Bill Gates. There's been a lot of that problems, but we're going to get the problems too. Like, I'm a protector. If you are, I don't protect you. Hey, sweetheart, if I'm a fraud, then I guess we find out, right? I hit that big connection and then I actually have to explain myself and then I get to back myself up with the receipts that I say I have. Oh my goodness. If I'm found out to be a fraud, that would be fucking really good. Because then I could stop doing this and thinking I'm dealing in a fucking world of stupidity. Like, there's little me's everywhere, bud. Little me's everywhere. Thing is, I'm not a fraud, little me. I believe in me. You know what I mean? I don't need you to believe in me. You need you to believe in you. And well, what's inside of you that you're hiding, little me? Let that darkness out, little me. Don't let her, don't, don't let it take over your brain. You can get out of this, bud. You can, but you're gonna have to work hard, dude. You're a little ignorant. Like we've got a whole movie planned to show you how fucking ignorant you are. And the great thing is if you don't learn from your ignorance, at least maybe others can. You know what I mean? Like, look at humanity today. Do you guys want to be a part of a little me group or do you guys want to know your own fucking power and know that you don't need anybody as long as you're in the fucking truth? You'll find the right people to be around. You know what I mean? Never be afraid to ask questions. You know what I mean? But hey, little me. Whoever's trying to mock me or be me in my own comments, you know who you are. And you could have been a shining star. Is there time? Time. Get out, fraud. Carl, you're a fraud. You've made up this whole story, and well, yeah, little me. I think I got proof. Hey, and if this proof that I have ain't enough, you can use the other people's proof. You know what I mean? But that's why I always like you would think somebody who's been saying they're the chosen one, in a troll community, you think I'd be a big shining star for you guys. You have me on the brink of death, but no, most of you run away, won't have nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? That's why I always said, hey, bud, do you want the phone numbers of these people? They don't like me. I like to get their side of the story. They like to run too. Why is that? I don't know about me. But what are you aware, little fella? Maybe it's time to be separated from little me. Yeah, I tell little fella he should separate from little me. How does that make you feel that you're a pedo protector? How does that make you feel that you're a pedo protector? Carl. Is there anybody in my show right now that is not a pedo protector? Is there anybody out there fighting to find out what the truth is? Or do I have all pedo protectors in my show right now? What happens when I find people who want to take the pedo protectors down, little me? Huh? What are you going to do when our power starts to overpower the power that you've given to Bill Gates? And we see Bill Gates' power shrink because the power that you think you have, little me, you have none. You don't stand in truth, sweetheart. That's where the true power is. You're not scared. You're willing to pick up your cross and carry it. And well, you're willing to hang on it too, bud. You know what I mean? You'll die for the truth. Oh, I didn't say you guys were making videos supporting Bill Gates, but your silence is stupidity because you've told me that in your humble opinions, Bill's up to no good. He's trying to hurt the world. And well, you just want to turn a blind eye to somebody who wants to hurt the world. You'd have to admit that somebody who wants to hurt the world has Satan in their brain. And they've been brainwashed just like you, buddy. They're no different than you or I. You know what I mean? I'm still probably brainwashed in certain areas. You know what I mean? Thinking I know something that I really don't. It's like the moon landing, but that's crushing, crushing. You know what I mean? Like, why would Buzz Aldrin just haul off and punch a dude because he says, "Hey, will you put your hand on a Bible and say, I went to the moon?" That's kind of weird shit, eh, bud? That's when your guilt gets the best of you. And you should be hitting yourself, but instead, it's like a mirror. How dare you try and fuck humanity over by finding out if I'm lying to you? Fuck, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have wanted to been Buzz when he passed away with a fucking lie like that. Like, if bad things happen to people after they leave, like, oh my goodness, like, could be a lot of karma because that's humanity they are fucking with. You know what I mean? That's just not a little lie. They've encapsulated us into their lies, little me. It's the Matrix, buddy. You don't know what is real. And when you see somebody who wants Israel, you just want to bash them because you love the Matrix. You love the way our fucking contaminated food tastes. You love our, you love your fluoridated water. You're fucking living in bliss. Thinking protecting pedos is the fucking way to live your life. I love it. Get help, Cupcake. You're just all triggered, boys. I still like that little family shirt. Protecting pedos. Team pedo protector. Join the little family. There's little me's head, little feller, little staff, little jackass explorer. Are those the originals? Just the originals. You know what I mean? Let the OGs make the money off their merch. Um, He just said, I speak in maybes and what ifs. Hey, you guys think the same thing I do. You've told me. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't live inside your stupid little box. And I think if we all come together, we can do something about it. But you got too much hatred in your heart because you'd have to admit you're wrong and you're a little bit of a narcissist. But, well, sweetheart, I'm telling you, a day's coming where you're just going to want to let her go. Well, I'm talking to little me. You know I'm sweet on him. Not in the gay way, not in the gay way. Did you get a glimpse of my granddaughter there, bud? Play the video. No, I'll share it, bud, because you show your brilliance in it yourself. I'm just giving you my opinion. So this is great. He says, I'm the one that got down on my knees and I took Bill Gates' cock right in my mouth. I listen. We'll play a little bit more. I did take the vid shot. I now I endangered my family by getting them that vid shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, little me. Here's the deal, bud. Unlike you, I can admit my mistakes. Staying silent like a little bitch like you do makes me part of the problem. Do I mention about the vid stuff? Yeah. Do I say I think they tried to poison us? Yes. But I don't know if it's true or not. But I'd like to find out, you know what I mean? I think Fauci stinks. I give all sorts of reasons. So, yeah, I bent down and I sucked the devil's dick. I did the wrong thing. I fucking made a mistake. So now I'd like, because I wasn't aware the devil was sticking his dick in my mouth. So I'd like to return the favor. You know what I mean? Not an eye for an eye, because I don't want my dick in his mouth. But I want him to pay for what he violated me. And I want him to pay for it. Not because I want harm to come to him, but I want him to see the light. I want him to know that that was a bad thing that he did to humanity, little me. Not just me. I want what's best for humanity, bud. But you want to make fun of me for something that I already know I made a mistake at, and then you want to jab me and make it sound like you hurt your family. Well, yeah, bud. Do you ever listen? I got a lot of stuff on the, you know what I mean? Right down to, did you know if you didn't want to get it, you could still have had it. It just took enough money. That must be a nice little side gig. You know what I mean? It's corruption everywhere, everywhere. And I can bring the receipts on that, little me, because I'm not afraid to say names. I'm not afraid to say the truth. Doesn't make me a rat. If somebody was doing something and it was hurting people, you should always fucking tell them. You know what I mean? Whether it's family, blood, bestie, it's always best to be with the truth. That should be the only bestie you ever have, little me. Siding with the truth. Now, sometimes you're going to pick the wrong side, but that's for a reason, so you can learn your lesson. And then you get to be on the right side of things. You know what I mean? We're humans. We're going to make mistakes, little me. But if you go around and you're not trying to hurt anybody, you're doing just fine. You know what I mean? But I didn't give Bill Gates my money. Well, I did. I did. Yeah, you're right. But so did you dumb fuck. Those weren't really like they're free, right? They were free in America too, right? They were fucking giving away French fries. That's when I really knew. When I seen the commercials where they were giving fries away with a shot, I was like, fuck, I wish I'd seen this first. Like, hey, but those were your tax dollars. They weren't really free, dude. But yeah, your tax dollars paid for them too, so you participated, dude. So don't try and hand that shit off on me, bud. Now what? It's my part where you playing just me. You just don't hear it, do you? I'm glad you put this in. You're not very smart. Yeah. See, I learned a lesson there too. Even the narcissist will tell the truth sometimes. Like Johnny Dagburn will. You know what I mean? You can tell in his demeanor when he's telling the truth and when he's telling the truth, there's excitement. When he's making shit up, it's when you see the hatred. You tell me what pedos I'm supporting there, bud. I've already told you. You told me you're supporting pedos. You let me know which pedos I'm supporting, and I will fucking damn well take a look into what you tell me. And if they are pedos, I will try and have them exposed. You know what I mean, bro? Let me know. Because I'm not ignorant like you. You know there's a problem and you don't think you have any way of fucking doing anything about it. I do. Then I need human beings to be on board. But I'm trapped with a bunch of humanoids right now. You know what I mean? But a being will see me sooner or later, and well, if you want to continue to be annoyed, it's up to you. You know what I mean? I want the best for you, but it's what you want for you. You're the Messiah. You're the Mashiach. You're the Red Kachina. I'm just here to show you how I'm playing the role. What are you going to do, little me? Are you going to put others before you? Are you going to be willing to die for the truth, brother? Mm. We like to think we'll die for the truth. It's an easy thing to say. Most of those people are cowards.
Sorry, take a shot. I'm sure the other people you're talking about didn't take that shot either.
Um, oh, so you're saying you and Feller didn't take the shot, so you're so much better than me. Hey, congratulations. You were smarter at that particular moment. But what about little buddy? Did little buddy get the shot? Pretty sure little buddy told me he got the shot. So is little buddy a dummy too, bud? You gonna make a video about little buddy telling him what a moron he is and how he sucked Bill Gates' dick? Yeah. You got the stones to tell your friend the same thing you're willing to tell me? Probably not, eh, bud? Probably not. Because that's humanity today. You know what I mean, brother? Um, it was kind of a quick thing, bud. Like I said, they used love against me, and I thought I'd go to the most educated person that I knew on the situation, which was my fucking family doctor, bud. And what I asked him was, "Are you getting it? Are you getting it?" Yes, Carl, I'm getting it. So based on that, I got it. Yeah. Should I have paid more attention before I put shit into me and my family's body? But I didn't really think about it too much because they're putting shit into our kids' bodies all the fucking time. What if that shit did something to yours? Hey, bud? What if all the extra sauces that I'm an idiot for did something to yours? Would you be a man and fight for it to help others to make sure that that didn't happen again to other people? No, you can't even stand up against Peter Hotez and make him fucking debate RFK. No, bud. You can't do that. You better watch what you make fun of people for, brother. You know what I mean? You ain't as smart as you think you are. You've got yourself in a big bad situation because God's real, honey. And you don't have to face his wrath. You have to face your own. He loves you, but you gotta love yourself by being in the truth. That's when you'll have God, bud. You have no sense of truth. You don't even care what it is. I want to live in bliss.
But I mean, we can talk about what if and what has. I mean, Carl, you
What
told me
if and what has?
today. Well,
So you have to throw that out there. What does my gay kid have to do with you guys being pedo protectors? What is the sexuality of my child got to do with you guys? Yeah, I've been pretty open about it. Yeah, he's gay. Do I want him to be gay? Is there anything I can do about it? No. Do I love him any less? No. Because I do a lot of thinking, little me. And really, because we talk about sins, right? And you always see these fucking Christians out by the homosexual bars or whatever, trying to save them. Now, if you've got a couple of homosexuals, right, who love each other, are loyal to each other, respect each other, and then on the other hand, you got another couple. One of them is a cheater in a heterosexual relationship. And the person that's not cheating is really in love with the cheater, but doesn't know they're a cheater. How do you think God's going to look more poorly upon? The one who's cheating by sinning, not only sinning, but making their partner live in a delusion. You know what I mean? Or the gay couple that's not really hurting anybody. But if being gay is a sin, then they're really only hurting themselves, right? That's the way I see it. But somehow you want to spin me off as, but whatever, dude. Let's hear about my gay son.
According to PubMed, in research with 942 non-clinical adult participants,
So, would you like me to? I won't put them on video, but I'll put them on audio. Would you like to ask my child if I've ever touched any of them inappropriately? So you are trying to show that because my son's gay, it's probably because his daddy touched him. Hey, buddy.
and women had a significantly higher rate of childhood molestation than did heterosexual men and women. 46% of the homosexual men, in contrast to 7% of the heterosexual men, reported homosexual molestation.
So, if you make the other people supporters are having proof at all.
Where's your proof that I've ever touched my children? I've told you. If I'm so horrible, my kids don't even fucking like me, but I'm quite sure they'd fucking tell you that their fathers never fucking inappropriately talked to them, touched them, or anything. But you want to imply that to the whole fucking internet because you want everybody to think there's something sick and twisted with me because you're making up your own fantasy about me, honey. Keep doing her. You're not hurting me. I don't care. I know the truth. And well, you're gonna.
So, in your own words, you can just looking to appeal supporters. So basically, that in your own contact with your appeal supporters. But I'm saying, trying to accuse you of the rest of your case. I'm not going to be that kind of.
You're not gonna accuse me. You just try to imply it, bud. But yeah, you're fucked up, bud. Oh, fuck. You want me to ask him if I've ever hit them? But that's why I got mad. That's why I came on the internet and said something. I'm like, holy fuck, what would you do if somebody said this about you if it's a fucking lie? Listen, do you think I would come on if I hit my son and my wife? Do you really think I would come on the internet and fucking tell everybody about it? Like, you guys don't know things unless I fucking tell them to you. You're a fucking idiot, little me. I don't know what your malfunction is, but man, your brain is working really fucking poorly, dude. No, you just implied it, but you really don't think I did. Did you? Just a question. Oh, did I touch my kid? No. No, never touched my kid. Any of them, but
You don't know how many teachers you projected. You projected that you was a father.
you're saying I'm projecting and the failures of a father. No, no, no. What a father would do is, if he makes a mistake, he wants to bring justice to the ones who caused him trickery and foolishness to make the mistake. You know what I mean? The mistake's on me. I did it. I can't change it. What I can do is I can change it for others, and I can be an inspiration to my children and say, hey, look, when daddy makes a mistake, he's willing to face her. But you can't do the same. And I hope in the future you do for your children's sake. Because, like I said, little me, when you find out it's the Great Awakening and your wife has to see what a fool you are in front of the world, she's going to know there's only one option to leave little me to himself to figure out who he is, or he's never going to make it. Because if you want to support stupidity, maybe you go down with the boat. I don't know. I don't know your wife. I only hope the best for her. And whatever the best for her is, whatever she thinks it is. It's up to her and God, right? Like I said, I don't judge. I just give my opinions, little me, based on facts, sweetheart. Michael, no. I'm a failure as a man. Out here accusing people. Pedo supporters. I prove it. I prove you're all pedo supporters. The world, until it fucking wakes up, is a big fat pedo protector. Until it is not afraid to ask Bill Gates the questions. Or Dick Durbin. We could start with Dick. Then we could get the whole list. You know what I mean? Hey, Dick Durbin. Where the fuck is the Epstein list? Let's find out who's running this shit show. If you don't want to show us Dick, there's got to be a reason why. But hey, we always talk about Justin Trudeau. His brother. His brother sent out a message at one time, and I'd like to. I can't remember a word for word, little me, but what basically he said is he said, "Hey, listen to all you fucking island boys, P Diddy, Epstein, all you people who went and didn't have bad intentions, but got drugged and did stuff that you normally wouldn't have done. And there's video footage of it. But they're holding your brain hostage and making you work against humanity. It's in your best interest to come forward. Don't keep up the charade, or she's not going to go well for you. You know what I mean? He even said, if you got to spend a little time in jail or whatever, accept what you've done, because it's a whole lot better than fucking going down with the darkness. You know what I mean? I don't want that for you, Tyler. I don't want you to go down with the pedos because you thought you were powerless and you couldn't protect the children from them. You're stronger than you know you are, Tyler. You've got the light in you, bud. Just gotta let Satan out of your head. It's no good in there. You want to be a child of what is real, not the fucking lie. Not the lie you're living in, bud. No, you got to find what is real yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what it is, bud. But don't be ignorant to information. You know what I mean? but always question that information if it doesn't make sense.
Or you do sit on that speaker, it can be cupcake. You go to bed thinking of me, what's up thinking of me?
For me, I really don't. The only times I think about you is the moment where I tag you in a video. Don't dwell on you all day. You don't sit at my computer all day going, "Oh, little me. Oh, little me." Play the video. Little me, are you telling me you live in what is real and I don't? Listen, bud, you're protecting a whole bunch of pedos. But listen, don't be Pinocchio anymore. Be a real boy for Geppetto. You know what I mean? Be a real boy, bud. Stop with the lies. Stop with the lies. Want to be what is real, bud. Get out of the fantasy you're living in.
Take care of my, you know, I get the rep that they need when you feel me and me. So do me a favor, Carl. When you people fix yourself,
You don't do what your kids really need you to do. You just do the easy stuff, bud. Stuff I've done my whole life and still continue to do. You have no idea what goes on around here. You don't want to talk to me about it. Just because I want to tell you about the bad thing doesn't mean there's not good things too, sweetheart. You don't get that because, well, you're not balanced in the brain. You know what I mean? I get you. I was you, but I fixed me. So I'm not you anymore. You know what I mean? Let's say no to your brain, bud. I'm here to help, and it's time for you to accept that.
and before you look like you're on the list. One more thing. This is a really invited to me who you really love. And I hope you're going to abandon your
This clip is a classic.
And who's going to be the one to tell you if you actually need medical help, even though he's not? You don't even know.
No, I
So someone who's known you for 20 years, who knows when things changed and what happened in your life, so he's never going to help you. You said, hey, honey, you were good for 15 years, and then all of a sudden, you started doing drugs every single day.
The poor little me. Listen, buddy. You don't get it. Like, I know she's saying I was perfect, right? Things were great. Guess what happens? Sometimes you hit a brick wall, buddy, and well, you shatter to pieces. Shatter to pieces. And then when you put the pieces back together, you don't want to be the person you used to be. You don't want to be a pedo protector anymore. You want to do what's right. You want to do what's truthful. That's how you build yourself back up, bud. But you don't want to. It's a mystical Christian. Well, not really Christian, because like I found Christ, which is the truth, bud. Like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Every single day. Because they didn't do anything.
I microdosed. I've only been high on mushrooms like a handful of times. Like microdosed because I was told it would help you with your mental health. I was going through some problems, little me. I was trying everything. I couldn't find anybody to talk to. That was out of the fucking question. So we'll keep going. So if I won't drive on pot, what makes you think I would drive high on shrooms? You know what I mean? This doesn't even make sense. Like, fucking think about it. A spiritual see, I tried saying the whole time, and, like, who seems calm there and who seems out of control? You know what I mean? Who really sounds crazy? I'll have to send this video over, you know what I mean? You guys wanna make fun of me thinking I'm the problem, but hey, do you notice how I'm being told bullshit? I don't even get a chance to say anything. It reminds me of a little me. Same sort of shit, bud. Hey, buddy, I'm the chosen one, whether you fucking like it or not. You're in deep shit, dude. And it's not just because it's me. It's just for some reason you picked yourself to be the example to show the world, bud. I don't know. I don't know what's special about you to why it's you, but you're gonna be a very special person to the world. It just you'll be as important as Bill Gates. Can you imagine that? Are you gonna cash in like Bill Gates did, bud? God's here, bud, and you're in big trouble and you're fucking with his people. And I don't know what else to tell you, dude. Oh, really? I can only imagine what's coming. Well, here's the thing. I've always said, show me where I'm wrong, but nobody wants to. Hey, really? Hey, guys, I don't want to think this stuff. Can you show me where I'm wrong? But no, fucking the same retards who tell me I'm fucking wrong are telling me I'm right. Oh yeah, all that stuff, Carl. That's real. The stuff we want to ignore, and you're paying attention to, that's real. You worry about your own house. Don't don't worry about what's fucking going on in the fucking real world. Let her let let her masters deal with that. I love living in a world of Satan. I'm trying to bring light to this world, little me. And well, you just don't want light, do you? You'd rather play in the darkness. Get to prove all those lies, little me. It causes trauma. Lies cause trauma, and I get to prove that. It's going to be a wonderful situation. Wonderful. Like, I got Marwood so fucking wrapped up. It ain't even funny, guys. Like, that caused a lot of trauma. My friends from work, I'm telling the truth, caused me a lot of trauma. Guy who caused my accident caused a lot of trauma. Lies said about me with the police caused a lot of trauma. Them not protecting me caused a lot of trauma. It's all there, bud. I got all the evidence. I'm a little chosen one. I told you I'm a galactic federal agent here to penetrate from the inside, and then I'm going to expose the outside. Hey, little me, you've been exposed and you don't even know it. You're that dumb. I did quit for 2 months. We hot. Did you hear that? Maybe I did have a choice. I don't know. Doesn't feel like I have much of a choice because I just keep fucking going and I don't want to sometimes. It's a weird thing, little me. I get the one thing You guys want so fucking desperately. Oh, fuck, you guys want it so bad. And I fucking don't want it. You guys love attention so bad. You want to be part of a fucking little group so fucking desperately bad that, well, it doesn't even matter if they're a lying piece of shit. As long as they're on your team, you'll protect them no matter what. It's quite pathetic, really. I am a chosen one. Yes, I am. What if it's not a waste of life? What if I've been down here on a training course, learning how humans operate and exposing how they treat each other with their lies so they don't lose things? We think we're a nice little species. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of niceness out there. So nice, in fact, we accept stupidity. You know what I mean? I live in a world where a man can say that he's fucking young girl, and I have to accept that. This world is pretty fucked up. Wouldn't you say that that's pretty fucking satanic? Like, pretty twisted. Jonathan, I'm not crying about anything, bud. I'm just sending a message. Whether you want to receive it or not, it's up to you, bud. This is your show, bud. You got your own movie to make. But I think if you're part of the main movie, you might get a sequel. You know what I mean? Just depends on how you want to play the role of Jonathan Evans. But what if I'm showing people facts and you are talking, what if fucking clown? Well, little me. Listen, pretty sure I'm the Mashiach, but I don't want to be. I have a story that tells me that I am. But here's the deal. I think I have facts and evidence, and maybe I'm not. But this isn't a made up fucking story like Rocco. She's full of receipts, bud. I can't lie. If I was investigated, if I was the Mashiach, and I was sitting here going, hey, guys, they can drag you off this. Like, when I had my suicide attempt, little me, I hadn't had my spiritual awakening yet. No craziness, no fucking nothing, dude. I went into the hospital because I failed, and I decided that I would stick around and I'd make my decision whether I was gonna fix myself or whatever, you know what I mean? So I went for help. And all it took was a little conversation. And I admit when people do help me. The doctor said to me, I was dealing with a narcissist. So, no spiritual awakening yet. I did my own studying like a good little human does if they want to fix themselves. I started looking into narcissism. You know what I mean? So then there was the Jordan Peterson thing. I seen a video by him saying just follow the truth. If you live by the truth, no matter what. And I took that on. I even got the tattoo, right? And when I did that, all I wanted was the truth. I went to my workplace and I demanded an investigation. I thought after 22 years, all I want is an investigation. Now, an investigation is just an investigation. You know what I mean? You let me know where I'm wrong. Maybe you learn from me. Maybe I'm right. Maybe you deal with the situation. Either or, it's just an investigation to, I might not be right. I might not be seeing it from a different perspective from about where I was seeing it. It looked a whole lot of fucked up. So I think I bring a lot of proof to the table on the whole Marwood thing, anyways. But imagine this: all you want, and you finally get strong enough. Now, my spiritual awakening, I believe, did start happening before I went into the hospital the first time. For sure it did. For sure it did. I'm trying to remember the timelines here because it's all recorded, little me. You know what I mean? I can't really lie. If I get something wrong, I'll have to admit it because it's recorded. So, can you imagine? All you want is the truth, and you're standing up for yourself, and you're saying, "Hey, I want my investigation." Or Carl knows a lot of bad things about the company, and he's going to start saying them. And I started saying them on Facebook. Now, can you imagine just sitting in your home and the cops show up to take you away to the hospital because you were standing up for yourself? No threats, no violence, no threatening to hurt myself, none of that stuff. Can you imagine? They don't even have to talk to you. I got this recorded, bud. How would you feel being locked up when you don't even get to be told why and you can't stand up for yourself and you got this recorded? And you're like, what the fuck? There's some people who had me convinced to fucking kill myself now get to fucking lock me up and take my fucking freedom because fucking psychiatrist is a fucking idiot. And there's nothing you can do sometimes too. I'm like in the hospital. I'm like, I don't want this guy as my fucking doctor. Something's not fucking right with him. Like, who do I talk to? Nothing. Everybody's like, no, you gotta stick with Dr. Polko. Everything's just fine. It's like, holy fuck. You're fucked. You're fucked. Can you imagine that, little me? Standing up for yourself. That was a lie. The doctor thing, that was a lie. A lie. They've all had different diagnoses, and I went over this, little me. Well, listen, bud, I don't know if you know this or not, but the marijuana really helped me through these situations. You know what I mean? That's a hard thing to deal with someone screaming at you, and like all you want to do is have a conversation back and forth and let them know why you think the things that you think, but they don't want to hear it because the things that you think are crazy and they don't want to hear how you came to that conclusion. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. I did go off for 2 months. You guys are making fun of my satire. It's so beautiful, little me. It's like Creek Squad making fun of Adam and fucking Tom for doing those men can get pregnant videos to bring attention to the stupidity in the world. But people like Kurt and fucking Upchurch would rather just let it happen. And wow, you're gonna make fun of it, you're the fucking problem. What if I am a chosen one? Daydream of you. Let me know any information that I have falsely put out there about little me. I am proud to say that I honestly, truly believe that he is a pedo protector. He more than most. He has even told me he's a pedo protector. He knows what Bill Gates has been up to, yet he don't care and he's powerless. Little me is the biggest pedo protector the world has ever seen because his silence speaks volumes about who little me is. And he's a pedo protector. I'm the best daddy. I'll let the future burn for my children, but I'll clean it up from the inside. Jonathan Evans, he's my monkey. He's so dumb and might be a junkie. Hey, searching truth. I like. Hey, Shane. How the hell is he supposed to do something about Bill Gates? Well, first off, you got to stop thinking you're powerless. And then nothing can stop you in the name of the truth. You put on that armor, you little soldier, and well, God will show you the way. I guarantee you, bud. She's a knowing. Once you take the truth on, you know there's a father. And well, listen, it's a weird relationship. It's not like they say. I'm telling you, at least for me, he's hard on me. He's very hard on me, like Shane. You know why he's hard on me? Because he truly loves me. He wants what's best for me. And if I sit and wallow in my fucking fear, I'm not really with him. You know what I mean? So he says, get your ass up, you little pussy. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. And the only way to come to daddy is, well, you got to push for the truth. No matter if there is a world of pedo protectors between you and the pedos, strap on that armor and, well, take on the world, little feller. You know what I mean? It's like a David versus Goliath thing. Sounds like a job for the Mashiach. The Red Kachina. That's not wordsmith. Hey, little me versus April showers. Little me loves April showers. I don't know who that is, but Daddy. Listen, listen. I'm not anybody's daddy. Just, I'm just a good son, and I do what my daddy asks. You know what I mean? If I ask people to follow me, it takes me to hell, and I don't want hell. If there is a hell, I shouldn't say it takes me to hell because I don't know if there is a hell. I'm just very skeptical on the Christian way of looking at things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I honestly, you guys let me know because I'm always willing to learn. So, what I'm supposed to believe is that God sent his son down here, did all that work, went through all that shit, and we don't have to do anything. You just have to believe in the name Jesus. Seems weird to me. I don't know. I get a different interpretation out of it. Like, Jonathan, does Jesus not say, hey, guys, you're all gods? All of you. How can you make fun of me if I'm saying I'm a god? But he never said he was the Father. Didn't he say something about he was in the Father and the Father was in him? And well, isn't that just like any father and son? Isn't there a part of the Father and the Son? You know what I mean? We don't get that shit. But I don't know. I thought Jesus was trying to show us the way. He told us the truth is the way. But hey, if you're going to want the actual truth and not be a pedo protector, you got to pick up your own little cross. And why, by golly, she might be rough. But who knows? Maybe it is the easy way. Maybe that's why. So I don't trust the church. I don't. That Pope, he's up to something, I think. I'm lost in love with you, Karl Marx. Oh, jeez. I don't even know if. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Maybe should I play the rest of the video? What sounds like fighting words? Listen, bud. If you're not smart enough to beat me with your brain, I don't need to get violent. I don't. You know what I mean? This is the confusing part for Christians, I think. Jesus would have turned the other cheek. Yeah. You punched him in the face. Did he ever walk away? Just would have said, hey, you want this side? You can't hurt me. You're only hurting yourself with your stupidity and ignorance. You can strike me all you want, but for every strike you give me, you're only hating on yourself. And it's for me to know that so I can give you that trauma back. I don't need to take on your trauma. If you hit me, I know it's because there's something wrong with you. If you want to fight me, it's something wrong with you. Maybe you're a super pedo protector. Like, you really want to silence me. Beat me up. Yeah, answer little me versus April Showers questions there, Jonathan Evans, but you guys never want to answer questions. You know what I mean? Conversation might get in the way of your stupidity. You guys can't have that happen. Finding out you're stupid. But that's what it's about, bud. That's the spiritual awakening. Find out how fucking stupid you are. Cheers. Chip away at the stupidity there. Find the inner Jesus inside of you, Jonathan Evans, the truth, your connection to God. Find your own personal Jesus spot, your personal Jesus. Because I'll tell you what, you won't need to be a part of the little family. You'll know you're part of the family that matters. Don't worry about the fucking little family matters here. Do the things that really matter, bud. Don't get stuck in bliss here because you're being led by pedophiles. It's time for you to stand up, Jonathan Evans, and say, Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, thanks for showing me your darkness. But now it's time for you to shine a little light. Because once we show the world who they are, bud, a big old light will shine on the world because people will be like, oh my goodness, I never thought that could happen. And then we could come together and realize we've been tricked and fooled, bud. And they ain't even good at it. That's the hard part. They tell us they're playing the whole time, bud. If you're reading the universe right, you know what they're up to. You might not know the full plan, but if you get with God, you can get with God's plan, and you know God's plan's going to work out as long as you take part in it. You know what I mean? Get your ass up, do the videos, show everybody who said you wouldn't do shit from the couch, told you were a piece of shit, told you were crazy, and well, quite frankly, spit on you and laughed at you and treated you like a piece of garbage, Carl. Sit back and watch the show, and well, they did it to themselves. I can only try and help those who want help. Here's the great part. I think the ones that are truly suffering right now will probably be the most successful ones. Because if they're suffering, at least, you know there's a problem. And then maybe they'll be willing to find out what their problems are. And then maybe they can figure out that, well, it's just trauma. Just release it back to the ones, not in any sort of way, but say, hey, you own this. Or you own your own trauma that you caused yourself. Either or. But I'm going to go, guys. I hope you all have a nice night. April showers or little me versus April showers. It was great to see some nice comments in the comment section. I'm missing Vintage. I haven't seen her for a little bit, but it was really nice to see some nice comments in there. And well, maybe I'm being trolled, but who knows? You know what I mean? Oh well.